What are the 5 myths of 3D printing?
That's an interesting question. Number one is that 3D printing is mainly for trinkets, junk, plastic stuff that, kids' goofy toys.
You think it needs a new name to make it sound more serious?
Yeah, and that's why people have now started to refer to additive manufacturing, because it's industrial 3D printing. The machines are really different and better and higher quality, and they're more expensive. Some of these metal printers are going to sell for around $1 million, and that's going to be a tough story. When you go home to your spouse and say, "Hun, I bought a new toy to make stuff in the basement. I can make plastic forks for you, and it only cost me $1 million." So that's one myth. Another myth is that it's going to destroy a lot of jobs, because we don't know for sure how many it'll create, like in the fishing and frozen food industries. And there's so many things that are just unimaginable from this. So we don't really know. Third, some people would disagree with me, but I still hold my ground on this, that 3D printing is not about customization. Everybody thinks we're going to make everything exactly to what you want.
Oh, but you can. In the fashion realm, that's what it's being used for, correct?
Yeah, I mean, people are trying to do it in all kinds of things, like running shoes and so forth and so on. The problem with this is, with mass customization, is for most products, you give instructions to people, and what you get back is not what you imagined. And so most people will be upset with the customization they get, because it doesn't match up. So now you have to set up a system which collects a lot more information on the way in, which is costly. And then after the product comes out, you have to iterate and say, well, geez, I didn't like this buckle, or I want to change that button, and this color purple just didn't feel imperial enough for me, and blah, 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 blah. So customization, I believe, fundamentally is going to fail. And because it's just such a pain in the neck. And, when I tell you I like brown shoes, you may envision whole different colors of brown than I did. So we get all kinds of problems like that. And in the end, it's not going to be customization. What I think we're going to see is some other business models, which I label as mass variety. And this is an example that actually happens. There's a jewelry manufacturer who makes like thousands of rings, but not to your taste. They print them up, and they make kind of a faux version of it. You can see what it looks like and feel it, and it's faux gold, and it's hollow inside. And so a retailer can have a really vast amount of things, and you have to pick amongst them. So it's not exactly what you wanted, but you can get something that's pretty close. Maybe the dragon on your necklace doesn't have its tongue sticking out, and you want that. You might not get it, but it'll be relatively close. And then you pick your order, and then it gets manufactured with real gold and solid and so forth. And that'll be not customization, because they're all pre-designed, but it'll be close enough for most people. And then where there's another kind of business model that I'm seeing emerge that I call mass segmentation, and that's running kind of batches at a larger number for subsegments of the consumers. And so you have to buy within that constraint, and the constraints of, this is the mom's version, this is the creepy kid on the street corner version, and this is the preppy look and so forth. And that's going to be more effective, I think, than ultimately having to argue with half the customers who are going to say, that's not what I wanted.